Let's go.
My horns.
Let's go. Luppigus is all horned up. Look at those horns. Look at that beautiful mug.
Yeah, it's deer hunting's this weekend. That's about the biggest deer ever shot. Look just like this.
I've seen those things. They're like little kitty cats. We got Dave, we got Balster, we got Ashley, Harmsy, Bob Swede, old K-Dog's in the house, Dan Anderson, LS.
Don't forget Girthy, Mason, M. I don't know if you said Kevin Bones or not. Tim Voss.
Viking Funeral, of course. Vossman, Mason. I'll probably skip somebody, but that's
Did you say Mrs. Vikings Funeral?
Oh, yeah.
Or maybe he's Mr. Ashley Dick. I don't know.
He's Mr. Ashley Dick for sure. Gunner is in the house. He looks like he's ready to freaking party.
Oh, hell yeah. I think I saw him in a mosh pit once at a Pantera concert.
Oh, I guarantee it. I bet he was whooping some serious ass. We got Vikings 4-4. We got plenty to talk about. We'll give her a couple minutes here. Grab a cold brewski. Let us know in the comments what you're drinking. Diet Coke, water, Coors Light, whatever. Let us know what you're got in your hand.
See our Padawan learner, Mello's in the house. Mello, appreciate you filling in last weekend. One bar was on the road. Well done. Hell of a job, Mello.
Killed it. Killed it. Tim Voss is predicting that Gunner crushes ass.
Just crushes.
I believe it.
Confirmed. That was him in the pit.
Yeah.
Just headbanging a walk.
Ashley's drinking a Dr. Pepper. Balster's got a scotch.
Of course he does.
Gary is too high class for me. That's Scott. I bet it's in a real nice cup. Yeah. I got one of those ball ice cubes.
I've always wanted to drink scotch. Maybe just relax on the deck with the dog and maybe learn to play guitar and have a scotch. But then I smelled it, and it smelled horrible.
Yeah, I remember I was just so hard up the first time we turned 21 to order a scotch on the rocks because that's what you always see in the cool movies. And then you actually try it, and it's like, this is the grossest. I would rather drink my ass. This tastes like fucking turpentine. Acquired taste. Like I said, I don't have enough class to drink that.
It's not good. Gunner, just hold your horses. We'll get to the Vikings eventually. We let everybody come in here.
We're going to let everybody come real quick. Tim Voss is drinking Sale PBR, not just PBR, probably expired.
I think he got it for free if that's Sale PBR.
Football Junkie's in the house.
I like when Football Junkie writes Cox in his comment. So, big week for the Vikings. We won 3 in a row. We just won in Lambeau, so let's not forget that. That's the glorious part of this. Yes, we lost our quarterback, but now we see what this team is made of with the combination of Jaron Hall and Josh Dobbs under center.
That's Joshua. That's Joshua to you. He's earned that with that 1-7 record with those Cardinals. That is Joshua.
Patrick Harms. Let everyone come in here.
Mutual. Real nice moment we're all going to share here. Let's give her one more minute. Let's go balls.
That's how we should have rang in 10K.
Oh, boy. I don't know. I bet Tim Voss is a very selfish lover.
Oh, guaranteed he is.
Camp's in the house. Kids in the hall.
I get it.
Kids in
I didn't get it at first, but then I got it. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how Jaron Hall does. This is his game this week. This is Jaron Hall's team this week.
This is his quarterback moment.
And we're going to talk about it, but I mean, I really think he's got an opportunity to be the starter. And if he plays well, I don't know why they would switch.
He's got an opportunity to be a starter or just never seen again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any middle ground here unless Josh Dobbs gets hurt next week when he takes over. But we'll talk about that. He is a rocket scientist. You're right, LS. He absolutely is. Guy's smarter than hell, apparently.
Mello loves you.
He does. He loves you so much.
A lot of love. We love Mello. I think Camp says Hall plays really well, I believe.
I got to be honest. I'm surprised. There's a lot of Hall support from our viewers, from the commenters, even on Twitter. Everybody loves Jaron Hall.
He's an underdog. He's the rookie. He's the guy that everybody's hoping that comes. I mean, there's a lot of hope there. So I like it. I'm all on board the hope train. Choo choo. So, there shouldn't be anybody really negative about it.
Yeah.
Lack of options. Like if you're right. Hey, if you're in here, we got 42 watching. Hit that like button. Hit that thing hard. Be aggressive. Let's see if we can get that up over 20 plus real quick.
All right, let's get this thing started. I think we have some news.
Balster, you guys moving to Thursday night, or is Lupp getting his third nipple removed? No, that was actually my fault again. So I know we'll keep her on Wednesdays.
I'm setting you up to hit the news button.
Yeah, let's go to news and nuggets.
All right, this is Lupp again here reporting on Minnesota Vikings news and nuggets. Thank you for that weather report. Danielle Hunter, defensive player of not the week, not the day, of the month of October. It was Oct Hunter. Danielle Hunter, what a beast. Only guy in the league with 10 sacks.
That's 31 days, baby. That is 31 days of just pure domination. And something tells me when all is said and done, he's going to be the defensive player of the fucking year. Danielle Hunter, whooping ass. Vikings did not trade him at the deadline. Said you were too damn good. And the best part is like there seems to be a lot of mutual love between Danielle Hunter and the Vikings right now. He's having that quote saying he knows this is where he was going to be. This is where he wanted to be. So yeah, as much as I kept saying like this is his last, there's a chance. There's a chance he comes back. You never know.
I really think there is. Let's not forget, Vikings have a shit ton of cap space. So they want Danielle Hunter back. They can make that happen. So I love the fact he's just playing out of his head every single week. He's getting a sack, maybe two. I don't see any reason this is going to slow down. The dude's a beast. He's in the perfect system. And I think he's just going to keep on going. And what is the sack record? 23.5 or something like that?
22.5. Michael freaking Strahan.
He's got a legit shot at that to beat that.
Well, he's on pace for 21.3.
Mm-hmm. He's one game where he gets like 3.5.
Well, it might be this game because you never know. But yeah, Danielle Hunter, well done. Another Viking getting accolades. Jordan Addison was the rookie of the month. He's got his trophies actually right there. He was the start of the week. Yeah, it's tiny shit. Start of the week. Oh. This is his third trophy that he will receive that he probably either hasn't opened any of them yet, or he just throws them in the garbage. Whatever he does with them, we're still going to send them every damn.
I'll be walking to the post office tomorrow at some point. Maybe this will be the one he actually opens. But Jordan Addison, I've been doing these Rookie of the Week videos on the members only channel. If you're not a member, be sure to do that. And that's the only way you're gonna get the Jordan Addison signed mini helmet. If you are a YouTube member, we'll be doing those giveaways. God, I hope it's soon.
Go to the page. There's a button that says join to be a member. It's $2 a month. Let's get a new member tonight. Let us know if we get 3 new members tonight. We'll do a drawing between you 3 to get a hat.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know why you say it so depressingly. I don't want a hat.
I'm sorry. I was said that. Ashley, it reminded me.
You get a hat.
About the NFC North channel. We got to pimp this real quick. All right. So first off, go become a member. Second off, go hit this up. NFC North Roundtable. Lupagus and I joined a great group of guys. Every Wednesday, Lupagus and I will be rotating who goes on, but it's an hour show. It's at 5:15. It's before Horned Up. It's NFC North. One from every team. It's awesome. Go over there. Give it a sub. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's a great group of guys and Boz.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A lot of fun. I didn't know what to expect yesterday, and just some good discussion about the NFC North. Again, you got the Lions feeling good, and everybody else is not feeling so good about themselves, except for the Vikings, who are going to steal this thing from the Lions.
Actually, it's a question. No, that does not count. Ball man with those big old beautiful balls. Let's go. 10 bones. Let's go. Milk those things.
So yeah, let's talk Jordan Addison. The dude's like scored 3-4 weeks in a row. He's just getting better and better, and he's doing this without Justin Jefferson. So he is the guy defenses are looking at, focusing on, and he keeps balling out. He's making my videos every week completely meaningless. That's why I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna get to it. But yeah, Jordan Addison. I mean, we haven't had a rookie like this since Justin Jefferson.
It wasn't that long ago, but I love it. I mean, the best part is he had so many doubters, and we took him. It seemed like everybody either loved him or hated it. Like he's too small, whatever. He's going to get manhandled. He's not going to do it. Bullshit. He's taking balls away from cornerback. I mean, he's legit. He's the real deal. And when Jefferson, I mean, I can only imagine like even next year, even later this season, those two are going to give just nightmares. And remember, TJ Hawkinson is still a very young buck. This offense is more potent than Lupagus' sperm count in his mid-20s.
Thank you. Thank you. I still was shooting live rounds back then.
Welcome.
Nitsburg, we're on because Wumbar had a very important meeting yesterday. He couldn't be on the show. This is not going to be our normal night moving forward, but it used to be. It used to be Thursday nighters.
Nope, it'll always be Wednesdays. You'll do the NFC North. We'll do the NFC North roundtable.
Hey,
then we'll be horned up.
Before we talk Gamer Vikings, we should all have a sip from Matthew Perry.
It was random, but okay. I'm in. I like it.
Man,
that will be the most random thing we hear all night.
I don't think we're just getting started with some random shit. All right, so that was it. Hunter's Defensive Player of the Month, Addison Rookie of the Month, and guess what? We got a familiar face back on the practice squad. Joanne Williams said, "You know what, Bears? Bye. I'm going back to the Vikings." Okay, that didn't happen. He was cut by the Bears, but he's back. Vikings got him back. Got some more veteran depth on the practice squad at cornerback.
Harmsy, you're right too. And
I drink again.
Yeah, so I didn't even see that. So the Bears actually cut him. That's embarrassing. He got cut.
Well, they terminated his contract from. I think he went down the practice squad. And they terminated his contract.
Well, whatever. I like it. I didn't like when he cut Joanne Williams to begin with, and I didn't like when the Bears sniped him. He'll probably never see the field for the Vikings, but to have that veteran on the practice squad, hell yeah. Hell yes.
Why not? Lord Duncan is here.
Lord Duncan, welcome, sir. Everybody hail to Lord Travis Nitsburg. Ian is not feeling well.
What was it called when like in Braveheart, when you if you married someone, the king could screw your wife first?
Monoctanaka or something.
Can Lord Duncan do that if someone gets married on his parcel of land?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely. He can do that, married or unmarried. Lord Duncan do whatever the fuck he wants. BK, T-Bass is still missing.
I know. He was on the thing last night. He was on the NFC North Roundtable. I saw him comment. He commented on that, yeah.
T-Bass, I mean, I'd love to hear from T-Bass. Ever since we kind of turned it around, the defense is absolutely whooping ass. He has been a little mysteriously gone. I would love to hear his thoughts. I hope he comes back soon.
Well, we got to do another sip for Scolder Soup's dog is not feeling good.
Oh, damn it! I bet it's a real hell of a canine.
Sure it is, no doubt in my mind. All right.
You see a Scolder Soup?
Gary's going to send Tiffany to Lord Duncan. that means you and Lord Duncan will be cousins.
Oh, I remember Tiffany. All right, let's talk.
We got breaking news. It's called Prima Nocta.
Prima Nocta. I was close. I was kind of close. Let's talk about this quarterback situation, right? Let's talk Jaron Hall. Let's talk Josh freaking Dobbs. If you're the who do you want to see out there? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, who do you guys want right now? Jaron Hall, Josh Dobbs, moving forward. If we're gonna get to playoffs, who do you want to be the Vikings quarterback? Oh shit, no, we have to drink to Richard Roundtree, too.
Damn it, Richard. Well, great. We got Lord Duncan all horned up.
He's all horned up. Well, he's on the right show for that. We got one for Hall, two for Dobbs.
I'm getting the feeling that Mello may be Josh Dobbs' biggest fan.
Yeah, he sent us a voice message. Basically,
we drafted him all over him. Patrick Harms never wants to see Dobbs, which is a comment that I will. I like that. Hall. A lot of Halls, which makes
everybody loves him. Everybody loves him.
Well, I mean, I think the NFL knows what Josh Dobbs is. Not horrible. Can make some plays. Can make some real bad plays, but we don't know what Jaron Hall is.
We don't know.
Duncan. All right, there's one for Dobbs.
But he's young. If he gets married on Lord Duncan's land, Duncan can prima nocta Jaron Hall.
Is that what it is? It's on your land?
I don't know if you're the ruler of the area.
Now you're just making shit up.
No, it was the king. What else would it be?
Mello says Hall sucks balls.
Oh, come on, Mello.
Reminds me of a movie I watched this afternoon when I was on break.
What was it called?
Hall sucks balls.
All right, so I'll let you start on this one. Who do you want, Hall or Dobbski?
Well, I kind of already said it. I want Hall, and I want Hall to either show something that'll leave him out there or step on his dick and look absolutely horrible. I don't want anything in between. So we got to give Hall a chance. Like somebody said, we drafted him. Let's see what he's got. I mean, my expectations for Hall are not high, but if he can come out there and be a game manager type and make some plays and just not make horrible plays, let him stay out there. If he's out there and he's throwing 3 interceptions, I mean, get the net and get him out of there. But I want to see Hall. I want to see Hall until he fails.
If I'm going to answer this with my head, I'm honestly not. I'm expecting neither one of these guys to succeed, but my heart is telling me this.
Boy, you're fun.
What do you want Jaron Hall to be? You want Jaron Hall
Awesome.
to be Brock Purdy. He could be Brock Purdy from last year. He was a 7th round pick, came in. He managed the offense. He makes quick decisions, put the ball where it needed to be, made everything work. If Jaron Hall can be Brock Purdy, perfect. What do you want from Josh Dobbs if he ends up being the guy? Maybe, I don't know, Case Keenum 2017, caught lightning in the bottle that year. Things worked. He ran the offense. He was slinging that thing. So I think that's the ceiling for both of these guys.
Case Keenum.
Case Keenum 2017, that thing was magic. The way he was avoiding pressure in the pocket, throwing the ball everywhere. I'm just saying, that's what you hope both these guys can be. They each have comps. If one of those can get to that area, then the Vikings are going to be fine. I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but I think that's the upside, the ceiling for both those guys.
The silver lining on this is we're going to see what we have in Hall. In preseason, he did not look good. I mean, let's be honest. He did not look good at all. It was, and you know what? We'll find out real quick on Sunday against the Falcons defense. That they got some players on that defense, so we're going to find out what they got. But I think this is the perfect scenario because we trade for Dobbs. He's not going to be ready to play, so Hall has to play.
Yeah,
they have to put him out there. This is the perfect scenario where it's not like, who should we start? It's like it's Hall. And that's all, everything. Next week, Dobbs, Hall, then they can figure out, like, all right, who are we going to play?
Yeah. So let's lead to the next question. Let's predict the record rest of the way. With Josh Dobbs or Jaron Hall as quarterback, what will be the Vikings record at the end of the season?
Yeah, if you had to bet your man or lady parts on this, what would you say? How many wins are the Vikings going to get? And go with your head, not your heart.
Mm-hmm. And you can be your upper head or your lower head.
Do anybody join to be a member tonight yet?
I don't know.
Let us know. 8 and 9, 8 and 9,
8 9s
back to back.
Not Joey Hawking. He says, "How you doing?"
Damn, this Joey Hawking. I'm going to invite him to Thanksgiving.
I'm going to have a sleepover with him first.
Well, he's not going to come to Thanksgiving again. 13 and 4.
Girth.
Travis Nitzberg 11 and 6.
Oh, it says 10
Mello,
7.
10 and 7. All right, there we go. A lot of positivity in these
Ronald
wins.
Pettetson. I can't even say that. Pettetson.
Don't get me started on Pettinson. I know Ronald real well.
Yeah, I used to call him R. Pete back in the day.
Joey Hawking, he is all for coming to Thanksgiving.
I guess
8 and 9. I got to say the majority is 8 and 9, which is fair. I mean, we have no clue what to expect a quarterback, and anybody says that they know what's coming is a goddamn liar.
Well, and then this is the problem and the concern I have.
7 and 9 is making a comeback here.
If you want to win with a young quarterback or a veteran who isn't great, you need to have a strong running game to fall back on. The Vikings just don't have that. The Niners could run the ball last year with McCaffrey, with Debo, whoever the hell they put back there. They can run the football, taking a lot of pressure off the quarterback. We cannot do it. I saw Gary Bolster comment earlier, run the football. We ran the ball 30-something times last week against the Packers. A horse shit run defense, and we got 2.1 yards per carry.
But we won. Run the fucking ball regardless. I don't care if they average 1 yard a carry. Run the ball.
But every team we face is going to make either Hall or Dobbs beat them. So they're going to be in a position where they have to come through. They have to succeed. So I just wish this running game was effective. I wish we get over 100 a game and really take some pressure out these young quarterbacks, because that needs to happen to win more than 4 or 5 games on the rest of the way out.
Well, what's your prediction then?
Oh, I think 9-8 is the best we can be. 8 and 9 is probably more likely, but 9 and 8 I think could probably get you in the playoffs in the NFC right now.
No, it probably would. 9 and 8 is going to probably be the cutoff. I think 9 and 8, 8 and 9 is about what we should be. I mean, let's be realistic here. Like I said, it's a quarterback. So, but things can go. If I had to bet my man parts on it, I would say 8 and 9, just because we just didn't have no clue. Ask me after Sunday. I'll give you a better. If Jaron Hall goes out there and just absolutely sucks ass, and we're 4-5, and we're like, who the fuck are we going to start? Blah blah blah. I think things could get ugly.
And I hope KOC adjusts this offense, rolling him out, doing things that's going to help him. I expect a lot of TJ Hawkinson on Sunday. You need a big old tight end. You need a safety net to help these young quarterbacks out. So I think Hawkinson get a lot of targets on Sunday.
Oh, Harms. Boy, that's really uplifting.
Maybe he means 6 more wins.
Ooh, shit. 10-7. I like it. I like it a lot. Well done, Harms. Yeah, so let's take a quick peek at the state.
You're gonna say pee break.
Let's take a quick pee break, everybody. Let's go to the state of the North. I mean, right now Vikings are in second place. Lions are 6-2. Packers 2-5.
They're a bad football team.
Bad horseshit team. Got to see that in person last week. Bears 2-6. So as of now, I mean, Lions, they would have to completely shit the bed not to win this division. But the Vikings are in the thick of things with the wild card, and the Packers and Bears appear to never win a game ever again.
Yeah, the Packers. Okay, I was actually shocked how bad Jordan Love looked on Sunday. Like, I knew he wasn't great, but he couldn't hit short passes. He couldn't hit deep passes.
He sucked. He's horrible.
He was not good. And I hope he shows enough where the Packers just keep him for another couple.
They got him for 2 more years.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, but if they end up with the first pick, who knows what they're going to do? Or an early pick where they can get one of these quarterbacks, they'll probably pull the trigger. But I hope he shows enough where they don't do that and they keep him there. And he's kind of just like this cancer that hangs around. And they just can't get rid of him. And so that's what I'm hoping for Love. The Bears are just horrible too. I mean, you got Jordan Love. I don't know when he comes back with Tyson Bagent, undrafted free agent quarterback. And then they trade a second-round pick to get Montez Sweat. I mean, what the hell? Like, I don't understand. Why are they buyers right now? Montez Sweat basically said, I don't want to be here. Just like Brooks and Shawshank. Kind
of like that. But so, yeah, I mean, so Lions are on bye this week. Bears play the Saints, who are 4-4. Packers play the Rams, who are 3-5. That'll actually probably be an interesting game. All those
they might not have Matt Stafford either, the Rams.
All those shit teams go down, but it's a Lions division. We just have to realize that, and let's hope for a wild card. But I will say it was fun.
It's the Lions division now. I mean, if Jaron Hall all of a sudden lights shit up on Sunday, we might be seeing a different story.
I'm just saying, if you're a betting man, it's the Lions division. Yeah. So I will say, in Lambeau last week, when I'm sitting there surrounded by nothing but green and gold. Jordan Love would throw just this horseshit pass or something, and people around would be like, well, hey, he had good poise. Good pocket presence. Yeah. He stood in the pocket and he made a throw. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just laughing my ass off. It was beautiful to see these delusional ass Packer fans try to convince themselves that their team is good. It was wonderful.
It was a lot like when we had Christian Ponder. Like, I mean, I see so many comparisons, like where he was horrible and we're like, oh, he just, the guy did this, he's got to do that. At least he did this. No, he sucks. He's horrible. And I don't think anything's going to change. I mean, how do you not hit like Aaron Jones in the flat? I mean, there was guys wide open. They caught us on the blitz a couple times.
Even when he was hitting them, they were dropping them.
Well, and then, I mean, that's everything. He's not getting much help either. God, it was just not
Christian Watson. I mean, he's just, I mean, we could do a whole episode on the Packers and how they should have zero hope moving forward. But that is the state of the North. It's something.
Well, Vikings making this comeback, winning 3 in a row, beating the Packers really dominating the Packers. That game should have been, we should have had about 48 points on them assholes. It wasn't even close. The yardage on the end of the first half was like 200-5. It was crazy. And it just sucks that we lost our quarterback because we are on the uptick, and now this happens, and it's just another kick to the Viking nuts.
Maybe this will be one of the best stories in NFL history. Let's go to the freaking mailbag.
You've got mail.
God, it's so good, that moan.
That noise.
I think he really maybe finished when he did that moan for us.
Of course he did. It's Harmsy. I mean,
that's true.
Jesus. That's true. All right, let's go to the mailbag. First off, I know quarterback position will be a big concern after this season, but what do you think the Vikings will do after this season about their edge position? Edge.
Yeah.
Because currently, DJ, Hunter, Davenport, and Bullitt are all unrestricted free agents.
A couple things. I actually think we mentioned earlier, Daniel Hunter. I don't think he's a lock to be gone. The way he's playing, why do you not give that guy some more money, make him a Viking for life? That's option one. And I think the first round pick, it could definitely be an edge rusher, depending where we end up. I know Jared Verse, damn good at FSU. There's this Chop Robinson character. His name is Chop. I want him very bad as well. So it could be a first round pick. You could look to extend Hunter and then get a guy in the third round, but I think it's going to be a fairly high draft pick. And I really think Hunter might actually come back now.
Well, the thing with Hunter is, we probably lost a lot of money by not signing him to an extension offseason because now, of course, it's coming out and he's just having this ginormous season. He's going to be in a position to break the freaking NFL sack record, which is not going to help our cause. I know we have money to spend this offseason, but if they were going to re-sign him, they probably should have already done it. I'm not writing it off. I still think there's a chance. I think there's some love there. But here's what I hate. I don't know what they're going to do because really they're going to have Patrick Jones and Andre Carter. That's it. Those are going to be their edge rushers going into next season. And I hate draft. Edge rushers in the first round are so hit or miss. It's always hit or miss with edge rushers. And I hate the thought of going to an edge rusher in round one. I would much rather get a big old beefy defensive lineman next year. But no, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know. There's some big names out there for free agency next year. I mean, Sweat's one of them. Chase Young, who just got traded to the Niners. So who knows? But I hate all these guys that are going to be gone.
Well, I think it could be. I mean, the generic answer is a high draft pick, and you're signing a free agent. That's the generic answer.
I like a third round draft pick. I don't want a first.
That's a high draft pick, third round pick. I mean, first 3 rounds.
But, all right, hit that like button, Ashley. You're right. We got 36 likes. Come on, that's offensive. Luppigus is not going to sleep well tonight. Let's get that over 50. Hit that like button if you're watching. All you gotta do is go boop.
You okay?
But edge rusher. Yeah, it's
anybody else die? I'm ready for another sip.
It's gonna be a big concern. We got some more in the mail bag.
You've got mail.
Next question. Do we still trade up and draft a quarterback of the future, or do we re-sign Kirk for another 1 to 2 years?
It's your turn to start. 1 bar.
I think Kirk's going to want more than that. I think he's going to want like 3 years. I mean, he's 36. Is he 36?
Oh my God.
Viking funeral. Hey!
And I don't think anybody was talking about edging Viking funeral.
Edging. I was in my head. JJ's going to be back soon. Let's hope this will make things easier on whoever. So he's absolutely right. I mean, whether it's Jaron Hall, Josh Dobbs has never had any sort of weapons before. Yeah. Jaron Hall, I mean, if you're Jaron Hall, you're licking your chops. You got a good offensive line. Mm-hmm. You got a fantastic tight end. You got great receivers. So if he can't put shit together, he's not it. So Viking funeral is absolutely right. And thank you, Viking funeral.
Yeah,
as always.
What was the question again?
Are we still going to trade up for a quarterback, or are we going to re-sign Kirk Cousins for 1 to 2 years?
I honestly think there's a good chance we re-sign Kirk Cousins and we use a first-round pick on a quarterback. Will we trade up or not? I'm not sure. Really too early to say at this point, but where these guys are going to fall. I know they always end up rising and going quicker or earlier than you think, but if they really like somebody, I think they will. They could.
Yeah, I just think Kirk, this is his last hurrah when it comes to a contract.
Mm-hmm.
And there's going to be teams out there that are right on the cusp. I mean, look at the Niners right now with Brock Purdy. They're kind of shit in the bed now. I could see a team shelling out money to Kirk Cousins where he was just like, all right, I'm sorry, guys. Love you, Vikings. I'm out of here. And we'll see. I'm not writing it off. I mean, like you said earlier in a video, like this offseason, it's like, all right, this is Kirk Cousins last year. And now we're like, maybe he'll come back. But I think somebody is just going to outbid us and he's going to go somewhere. The Niners make so much damn sense. And as far as a first-round quarterback, I mean, we're drafting 20 right now. So McCarthy's going to be gone. All the big boys are going to be gone. Williams, I mean, all of them.
Penix.
Well, Penix is actually, when you look at
I know, but like as this thing gets closer, those guys always rise.
I know, and it's Penix. You always say Penix.
No, I'm always going to say Penix.
You got penis on the brain.
Yeah, well,
when you look at mock drafts, he's anywhere from like 15 to round 2.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right. Quarterbacks always rise. But we'll see. Penn, he would be beautiful. He'd be beautiful.
Left-handed quarterback. We already got a great right tackle to protect him. It makes sense. But again, it's all about this coaching staff. I mean, this is going to be the guy they take is the guy they're tied to. I mean, Mike Zimmer, Teddy Bridgewater, Leslie Frazier, Christian Ponder. I mean, you come in here with the new regime, you get your guy, and then that's your guy, and that's your shot. So they got to really like this guy they're going to go with here moving forward.
Thor taking his granddaughter to his first Vikings game in Atlanta.
Nice.
Wonderful. That is beautiful. Love it. Skull TOA is in the house. Frozen North says suck Phoenix or suck for Phoenix. I'm sorry.
I'm still trying to figure out who Viking Funeral was talking about with the edging.
I don't know. Penix is becoming his guy. A lot of Penix love.
Remember that
all
band?
Right, let's see.
Phoenix, was it Phoenix TX? What was that band?
What?
That old punk band back in the day. Phoenix, I think it was Phoenix TX.
You've got mail.
Last one bar. What is the most annoying part about going to Lambeau Field? Is it the Go Pack Go chant? And it's funny because on Sunday there wasn't many Go Pack Go chants. The last time I was there last year when the Vikings got absolutely spanked, it was Go Pack Go the whole time. I think I heard that chant maybe twice. It was the best part, the most annoying part.
Slurp.
I don't know. It was great. It was great this year. There was no annoying part. The Packer fans were actually pretty nice this time.
It was funny. I heard them cheering when they finally got a first down, like right at the end of the first half.
Yeah, I guess the most annoying part, at least where I was sitting, everybody was bitching about the refs. Could not believe the calls, and they were very clear. I mean, they were reaching so bad. Like, it's a horror, wow, the refs are screwing us. It's like that was the most annoying part, and the pisser line was a lot longer than US Bank. So
really.
But everything else is beautiful.
Remember when we went to the Vikings Packers at the Gopher Stadium and that guy shit his pants?
That is a true story. This poor guy, there was a huge ass line, and he looked like the nicest guy ever. And his look on his face, he just said, "I'm sorry." And he tried to run ahead, and as he's running ahead of everybody in the line, shit was flying out the bottom of his pants, and when it was happening, it was on the floor. Everybody was gagging. It was the worst. I
just walked over and peed it off for him. I'm just peeing the shit away.
It was bad. I got a weak stomach, and there was shit. A whole line of shit. I mean, what did he do? It was early in the game. What did he go home?
He was crying. Yeah, he had wool pants on too. I think. Breaking news by Jared Hyman. We have breaking news.
What do we got?
I can't show the comments.
I know what to say. I can't.
He took a dump on Lambeau Field. He took a dump on Lambeau Field.
Oh, wow. Well done. All right, let's go to the mailbag is empty. Let's go to memories. We got Mata Mirai representing the memories segment this week. Let's go, baby.
All right, motherfucking one bar Olympicus. You want my memory? Here's my memory. I'm going to take you back to January 14th, 2018. Divisional round. Vikings are playing the Saints. The game's about to end. It's not looking good. Me and my friend, when we were at his house, were feeling dejected and sad. Like, I can't believe this is how the season is going to end. And then all of a sudden, we hear Diggs, sideline, touchdown. Everyone goes crazy. I'm screaming. He's screaming. His parents upstairs are screaming. That's probably the loudest you would ever hear that house. It's one of the best moments I've ever had as a Vikings fan.
Hell, those parents might have been going to Pound Town upstairs. They were screaming.
I think I got a little goosebumps listening to that one.
It was beautiful. Mata Mirai. Yeah, that is wonderful.
That was great. That was fantastic, Mata Mirai. Well done.
A lot of Funko. What are those called? Funko Pops?
Funko Pops. Jared's telling the truth. I think he really did take a dump on Lambeau Field.
I'll tell the story over a beer with you, fellas. I would love to hear it. So Mata Mirai, well done, sir. Great memory. Wonderful. Everybody's one of their favorites. Motherfucking Minneapolis Miracle.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, that was good. Good stuff.
A lot of Funko Pops look like some sort of can of Raid in the background.
Was there? I didn't look. I was looking at his big, beautiful eyes. I couldn't look away. I was edging.
Oh boy! All right, let's go to the Mellow Minute. Let's go to the man. Let's go to the myth, the legend.
What is up and what does it do? Thank you, One Bar. Thank you, Lepicus. He's Tater, he's Tot, Tater Tot, Tater Tot. I can tell you Tater Tots are not tot. And this week, it's Kurt Daniel Cousins with a torn Achilles. It breaks our heart, but keep your skull in the hole because we have acquired Joshua Dobbs. What I will tell you though, that our record does not speak for itself. 1-7, but he balled out with a kid named Wilson. Who knows? Marquise Brown. Yes, you know, he balled out. But they didn't have his jersey in the store. We won't do that. Minnesota, get your jersey for Dobbs. Number 9. It's for you, buddy. Come on home. Now, B-Flow, you know the contract's out. Go ahead and release Hitman Smith. Playoff time. I will say this. God bless America. God bless the Skull Nation. And God bless Kurt Daniel Cousins. And that is the State of the Union in 60 seconds. Back to you, One Bar and Lepicus.
Hey, give her up for Mello. God bless America every week, baby. He's great. Unleash Smith. Let's go. And he loves Josh Dobbs.
He loves America too, and he also loves exposing a little bit of chest hair now. Mello getting a little sex appeal going on in the One Bar and Lepicus show.
First time I watched that, I was watching. I'm like, God, Mello, that shirt is not it. And then the second time, I'm like, fuck, I want that shirt.
Mm-hmm.
it hit me.
I wanted
to eat it.
Yeah. Mello. Bet you he just has so much Old Spice on.
No, never. He's way above Old Spice. Mello, well done. Everybody loves Mellow Minute. Beautiful.
All right.
Getting some love as
Absolutely.
he should. But all right, we got the Falcons coming up, and we haven't even talked about them. Let's go to the hate-o-meter, huh?
Yeah. There it is, the hate-o-meter. How much you guys hate the Atlanta Falcons? 10 means you hate them more than anything. 1 means you kind of love them a little bit.
Yeah, remember, 98. Just saying.
I know. It has been like 20 years.
Are you going to pee before me? That's a record.
No, I'm going to get a beer.
Yeah, right.
I don't pee. I don't pee.
I don't think I've peed in about a week. All right, low scores here. 5-2-1. These are really low scores. 6 Bullens. Kevin has the most hate for the Falcons so far to 6, but other than that, pretty damn low scores.
Are we gonna tell ours now? Or are we gonna let a few more come around?
Oh, let's see if 6 is still the highest. Yeah, 1s, a lot of 1s. Nobody hates the Falcons.
Yeah, and to me, I'm gonna do mine because you would ask me this 98 to 2000.
Thomas does hate everybody, just to be clear.
To 2010, it's a lot higher. But what happened to them in the Super Bowl when they were, blew the, what was it, 24-3, whatever the hell that was, 28.
That was hilarious.
So they got their comeuppance there for upsetting us in 98. I can't imagine how much that must have hurt to the Falcons fans.
Losing comeuppance mean?
Your comeuppance? Get your comeuppance. Google it. It's a phrase.
I'm not Googling that. I think I ought to get some real bad.
No. Ellis Greger knows what comeuppance. I can't say it right now. But, yeah, I mean, after that happened to him, I'm like, okay, I still don't like him, but I kind of feel just bad for him now. So I'm going to go a 4.
4?
Yeah.
I'm at a 10.
You hate the Falcons, huh?
They ruined our chances of going to the Super Bowl.
We ruined our chances.
No, we didn't. Watching the Dirty Bird, Jamal Anderson, those dumb shits doing the dance, doing whatever. That was our moment. That was our chance. Then Morton Anderson's old ass comes out and kicks that field goal for the win. It's not justified, but I'll forever hate the Falcons for that. I damn near broke my bedroom door, had a real bad spaz attack, but the Falcons can eat my ass. And I loved the fact that they lost in that Super Bowl. Kiss my dripper.
My nickname is Falcon.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I've heard it multiple times.
I'm hungry. Said I could eat it.
But it could be 40 years from now, and I will still Still hate them. Patrick Harms, who names your kid Morton? Well, he was like 60 years old when he kicked that game-winning field goal in '98. So
Didn't he kick for the Vikings years after that? He was a
Vikings, like an old-timer name.
Yeah, he was. He kicked for the Vikings too, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Old Mort, not for long. So, yeah, I expected actually a little bit more hate on the hate-o-meter for these guys, but they're getting pretty good scores.
Yeah, I was just thinking though. I was putting myself in their spot. Like, could you imagine being up 28 to whatever the hell it was, 10-7, and blowing that game in the
28-3, wasn't it?
And blowing that game. I mean, my God. I mean, it's hard enough to get to that point, to have that lead and to blow it. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, Jamal Anderson was annoying. We fell apart the second half. That's true. I don't care, but it was against the Falcons, so they could eat my nuts. All right, let's talk. Let's
get to know the Falcons. They're 4-4. Last week they lost 28-24 to the Will Levis led Titans. So they already have some precedence to losing to a rookie quarterback. That's good for the Vikings. They are ranked 17 on NFL.com's power rankings. Offensively, they're averaging 126 rushing yards per game. They're averaging 237.25 passing yards per game. Defense is allowing 102 rushing yards per game. Thank you, Kevin Ballins, for that super sticker.
Ball, what's up, buddy? Thank you. Let's go. How many likes are we up to?
I don't know. And they're allowing 194 passing yards per game. They have 15 sacks, and they're -7 in the turnover ratio, almost as bad as we are.
Yeah, it's the minus. So they have 14 turnovers. We have 15, which I loved to see. The thing with the Falcons is, so we haven't even talked. So, I mean, where do you want to start? The quarterback change? Let's start with the quarterback change. Desmond Ridder has been Desmond Shitter, and they finally said, screw it. We're going to Taylor Heineke, a guy that the Vikings fans are very, very familiar with. We're at 50 likes, says Gare Bear. Let's hit that thing. Let's hit that like button. Let's go.
I haven't hit it yet.
Oh, come on, Luppagus. Let's go. So this is the thing. There's a little bit of mystery with this game. Is there's a brand new quarterback. Heineke comes in last game against the Titans, lights a big old fire up their ass, puts 20 points on the scoreboard, and of course the backup guy who can make plays with his legs and his arm. So I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'd much rather have Desmond Ridder.
Yeah, Ritter's ass. Brian Flores against Desmond Ridder. I love that. And Taylor Heineke, I mean, he will sling that ball. He's not afraid. He'll take shots. He's a gamer. He's gritty. He probably would have been the Vikings starter that year. He kicked the freaking screen door in and cut his Achilles or whatever the hell he did. So I wish, especially this where we are right now with the rookie quarterback ourselves, that we're going against Desmond Ridder. That's not the case. But it does sound like Drake London's probably going to be out, so that does kind of help things there. So you're looking at Van Jefferson as your wide receiver one, Mac Hollins, something called Kadarrell Hodge, Scotty Miller's there. So if Drake London's gone, this receiving core is disgusting. Michael Pruitt is on the freaking Falcons. So I think the big thing offensively you got to worry about is Bijan. And, hopefully he has a headache, but the dude's a beast. They're going to run him hard. He can catch it. He's shiftier than hell. He's truly a phenom. If the Vikings run defense, I think you got to sell to stop Bijan Robinson because these weapons in their passing game are just freaking disgusting. Storm Norton's on their team. Kyle Hinton. There's a lot of former Vikings here. On Cordell Patterson, they're just loaded with former Vikings. It's basically half the roster, but they're 4-4, and I think they're actually on top of the NFC South right now. So they're at home. I don't know. It's really a game. If this is Kirk Cousins playing, I would be 100% confident that we're going to win this thing. It all comes down to our rookie quarterback and what we can do offensively. I'd like to say we can run the football, but they allow 102 rushing yards a game. We just went against a team that's allowing 146, and we gave up. We got like 60 yards. So,
Jesus, you just went over the whole thing.
I was just talking. I didn't realize how many former Vikings are on this Atlanta roster. It's crazy.
Storm Norton's still in the fucking league.
Kyle Hinton's still there. Michael Pruitt, Cordell Patterson. I'm gonna find a few more.
Well, yeah, I mean the Falcons. I mean, I don't know. This team seems it's a bag of
Mike
shit.
Hughes.
Yeah, Mike Hughes. He was limited today though.
What's he?
Yeah, no, he's not a sure thing to play. Yeah, I mean Gunnar Erickson, you're right. The running backs, there's some things that scare us. We'll talk about that, but their defense seems to be the thing. And Grady Jarrett is out for the year. So bad news for them, good news for us, because that's that big old piece of that defensive line. But they got some guys. What's that linebackers name? They got some very good players. They got Jesse Bates in the backfield.
Oh, you must be talking about Nate Landman.
They got some very good players on defense, and that's what's going to be their. That's what's going to.
Well, they do. I mean, Jesse Bates is there in the back end, the safety. Richie Grant, I loved him coming out of college. AJ Terrell's a very good corner. Jeff Okuda is there. Up front, Khalil Campbell. I didn't know he was a Falcon. He's there. David Onimata, and they just traded for Kentavious Street to replace Grady Jarrett. So, so anyway, they have some bodies. They got some big bodies up front. But yeah, I mean, this defense has been fairly stingy. They're at home, and you got a rookie quarterback on the road. Again, those are the things that makes you worried about this Vikings team pulling out a win here.
Yeah, their offense, I give two shits. I know the running back is fantastic. We're going to talk about him, but if the Falcons win this game, it's going to be because of their defense. And that's really it. I mean, let's get into this as far as like how do the Vikings actually lose this game? And load us up in the comments. But how do the Vikings lose against the 4-4 Falcons? When you look at who they've played and who they've lost to, who they've won, there's nothing overly crazy. They beat the Packers, which was beautiful. I remember watching that game early this season.
Hey, that's a bad football team, those Green Bay Packers.
They are. But at that point, we didn't really know because Jordan Love had some pretty good games, and the Falcons come in and beat them. So how do the Vikings lose in Atlanta?
How do they lose? Hey, they got Chris Lindstrom. He was one of your favorites.
He's actually having a great year. Their offensive line is actually pretty damn good. Their offensive line is good. Pitsky kind of a little bit of a dud ski.
Yeah.
Turnovers, a lot of turnovers here. Penalties and turnovers. Let's remember, we got Jared Hall playing out there. So turnovers, we might just have to embrace.
Yeah.
Chris Chandler, that son of a bitch.
I always use him in those grids.
Chris Chandler. Played for a lot of teams. JDT just says we lose. It's over. The game's over. We
lose by losing.
Well, because how do we lose this game?
Well, number one, I think we can't stop Bijan Robinson. We've had some bad run defensive performances already in the season. We saw what we did against DeAndre Swift in Philadelphia. Those two shitty-ass Bears running backs were getting like 6 yards a pop every time they went up the middle. It's been better since then, so I don't expect it to be bad. But if we can't stop Bijan Robinson, that's number one. Falcons will win this game.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be kind of the key there. I mean, he's averaging over 5 yards a carry. He's getting anywhere from 3 to 6 receptions a game. They mix in Tyler Algier.
Tyler Come-Uppance.
He actually has more carries than Robinson. His average is like 3.1 or something like that. So they mix it up a little bit. But that really is, I mean, aside from their defense, like I said, how we lose this game is that Robinson. The thing is, they don't give him the ball a ton though. He's always anywhere from like 10 carries to 15 carries.
He gets headaches. And they shut him down. I
know, but I really hope he's like at that 9 carry number. I don't want to see double digits because he could have a little bit of fun with this defense. I mean, and the obvious one is how we lose is what we're seeing in the comments is turnovers. I mean, we don't know what we're going to have in Jaron Hall. He might go out there and just shit his pants on national television.
And I'm afraid it could be, a close game back and forth, whatever, and then Jaron Hall makes that mistake. The bad read, the bad throw, bad decision. He's pressured. Something happens. He fumbles maybe as he's trying to throw the football. That's what I'm afraid of could turn this game, that play by your young quarterback.
Well, and we got to set ourselves up. This could be an ugly-ass game. We got Taylor Heineke going against Jaron Hall. I mean, this could be a game of just who makes the most mistakes because there's going to be mistakes made in this game. It's like who has the ugliest play? Who has that big, gross turnover? Josh Metellus picking it off and taking it back for 60
Still
yards.
don't know how he got
Jesse Bates picking up a fumble. I mean, it's going to be who makes the least mistakes, and that's an easy answer, but there's going to be mistakes in this game. And it's like, who plays the safest ball? That's what it's going to come down to, because
Well, and-
this could be ugly.
Yeah, I mean, the Vikings are used to making mistakes and coming back. We did it against the Niners. I mean, we've done it all season long. We always make mistakes.
Yeah, but that was with Kirk Cousins.
And we still hang in these games, though. And
With Kirk Cousins.
yeah, it's true. The Falcons also make mistakes. They've been competitive. Yeah, I think it comes down to, like, maybe what team doesn't make the most mistakes, which isn't
Taylor
the most
Heineke
genius thing to
is
say,
going to come
but-
out, and he's either going to just going to light shit up with this. I mean, he's just going to do Taylor Heineke shit, and we've seen it before. He could make us look stupid, and I hate it. Or he's just going to come out and look horrible. Like, I don't see anything in between.
Yeah, which means he'll probably be right in between.
Gunslinger. He's a gunslinger, and I hate gunslingers. I want the safe, gross backup. I want a Sean Mannion type out there. I don't want a Taylor Heineke that doesn't give two shits.
And what's KOC going to do with him? We saw him last week against the Packers, where you should have run the football, like it's under the two, and you're still throwing it. Is KOC going to protect our young quarterback, put him in position to succeed? This is as big a game for a head coach as it is for this rookie quarterback.
Yeah, no, they better set him up. They better set him up some beautiful success. Frozen North, props to Lupicus for repping the purple in yesterday's NFC North Roundtable. Yeah, be sure to get over and subscribe to the NFC Roundtable. That'll be every damn week. Sean Mannion, Parrothead, says it's funny that he's not even in that conversation. He's just on the practice squad. Like, there's no, and Nick Mullins, it sounds like he's nowhere even near coming back.
And what did he do? Like, what did he do? How do you get hurt being a backup?
Working his ass off. That's what he did.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Thomas said he didn't like it.
Yeah.
Lupicus, what do you think?
I mean, I'm not. Thomas hates everybody who's not a Vikings, and it wasn't all Vikings talk. So anytime anybody else talked, I'm sure Thomas was just seething. He's wanting to get his comeuppance.
Yeah. All right. How do the Vikings win? How do they go to Atlanta and go 5-4 above 500, which makes my Peter excited?
He shouldn't say Peter. I'm glad you don't say PP. At least you say Peter.
Peter, the pumpkin eater. How do the Vikings win this game? Let's see some comments. How do the Vikings pull off the Dubsky?
Oh my God, Jaron Hyman. Very mean comment about Sean Mannion.
I mean, existence is a little much. I mean, maybe like being in the NFL.
Hey, someone made the point. Cousins didn't really start balling out until we got Sean Mannion back on the practice squad.
He's been balling out all year. We just weren't getting wins.
Some both those two together, man. It's something else.
Well,
Kevin Ballin says defense wins it. Thomas says chuck the ball. Vikings go after the quarterback and make his life hell.
Dave, Minnesota Sports Talk. Good to see you, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Well, the Falcons are not good against the blitz, which is music to my ears.
Mm-hmm.
They are not good against the blitz, and we're blitzing 52% of the time. This is a not a great matchup for Atlanta, and we're gonna bring it. We're gonna bring the house, which is gonna be beautiful. And I think we're gonna get like 6 sacks.
Well, and I mean, the defense has been playing. I mean, it's getting better and better every single week. It's a force. It bailed us out in Green Bay when we tried to blow that thing. Like, the Packers had no right being even in a position to win that thing in the second half, let alone late in the game. And the defense bails us out. So, yes, defense has to step up. Also, I think the running game has to be some kind of factor in this one, whether you got to do better than 2.1 yards per carry. You got to get like up to like 3-ish, somewhere in there. I want to see more Cam Akers. Madison is still out touching him. I don't understand that. And I also think TJ Hawkinson has to be a big part of this game. Easiest thing for a rookie young quarterback, finding your tight end. I think Hawkinson's going to be a big factor in this one.
Well, not only does Atlanta suck against the blitz, but they suck against the tight ends as well. So TJ Hawkinson, I could see absolutely blowing it up. He's going to have to be a big part of this, not only just because Jarrett Hall is out there, but just because they're not good against tight ends. And Hawkinson's got to be licking his beautiful chops at this game. I mean, he's going to have 8+ catches, 70+ yards, 2 scores. It's going to be beautiful. Tight end's going to be a huge ass part of this. And Atlanta, I mean, they got 14 turnovers. Like I said, only 1 worse than us, 8 fumbles. It's not only through the air. So we got to take advantage of those. And like I said, it's going to come down to just who makes the least ugly plays. It's really it. I mean, I would love to think that they're going to run the ball. We all want to see Cam Akers. Maybe this is the week. Maybe we'll say this until the end of the season. But it's going to come down to us blitzing the living shit out of them and us getting the ball to TJ Hawkinson.
And another thing, our special teams has to be better than it was against Green Bay. You had a block field goal. You had Jay Ward jumping off sides. You had the penalty on the kick return. Special teams was kind of a mess last week. I don't think we gave them enough flack for being as ass as they were. I think this has to be a pretty damn clean game. You can't have those kind of penalties in a game with a rookie quarterback. I think you have to be pretty clean. Those things I don't know if we can overcome in this one if we do that again.
It's funny. I think the Vikings are underdogs. Not many people are picking the Vikings to win this game. Maybe it's because of the quarterback situation, whatever. But I'm really not that scared about this, even though that it's our backup rookie quarterback. I'm fully expecting the Vikings to win this game.
Let me ask you this one, Bart. Like, what does Hall have to do? Like, what's the worst he could do to get the start next week?
Turnovers.
I mean, like, to keep his job. Like, I mean, what would the line have to be, do you think?
I think that as long as he protects the ball, I don't care if he throws for 120 yards on 20 pass attempts. He just can't do stupid plays. He needs to get up to he needs to show the confidence to get up to the line where if he needs to call an audible, he can call an audible. He needs to be the man. He needs to run the show. I don't give a shit what his box score is. He needs to limit mistakes and not do any stupid ass throws. Josh Dobbs, the thing with Dobbs is he'll make some good throws and he'll make some stupid, he'll do the dumbest shit you'll ever see. So if Jaron Hall can just go out there, be the game manager or however you want to say it, as far as a backup and just not make stupid mistakes, put him out there every damn week.
Did you just do air quotes?
Game manager.
Oh, God. I want to slap you right now.
You can't.
I'm trying.
I'm just saying game manager can go a lot of ways. And game manager in my mind is I don't give a shit what just no interceptions, no dumbass throws, no throwing it off your back foot as you're getting sacked, just whipping it out there. Mm-hmm. Go out there and play like a seasoned backup vet.
Oh, and that's the shit that makes you worried about this one. I think that's really all it is like, you mentioned it, that throwing as you're getting sacked or like making a horrible read or panicking. I mean, those are the things that get you nervous. And that's why I think the Vikings could lose this game if those things happen.
Well, I mean, and coming out of BYU is all of his draft, everything you see on this guy is, he doesn't have the huge arm, but he's smart, he's mature, he's accurate. So that's all I want to see. And Jared's like, I want to see him out there slinging that thing. He wants to see him throw it 40 damn times. And if that happens, I think we're screwed.
Well, we probably will. No, KOC calls games. He loves throwing that ball.
I'm very intrigued, excited, and curious how this will pan out, because this is putting KOC on the hot spot. I mean, I cannot wait to see what happens.
Nitzberg's out of here. He says, "Have a good night."
Nitzberg is out of here. Well, let's
bold prediction time.
We got to do bold predictions. You guys got a bold prediction? Come on, let's see it. See if we got some Jaron Hall 400 plus yard games. There's the link right here. Come on, let's see a bold prediction. Second. Let's go, baby. Lubbock is going to take his fourth piss. Frozen North says 20-17.
Got to make sure the right one goes in the right ear and the left one goes in the left ear.
Does it matter?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
With arms wide open.
Yeah, that's the other thing. They're still listening to Creed even without Kirk Cousins. The power of Creed is still with this team.
I don't like when you say power of Creed. All right, we got people trickling in. The link is right there if you want to do your bold prediction. I'm going to go to Burnsy first. I'm pretty sure he's driving. So let's go to Burnsy first. What's up, buddy?
He's an Uber driver.
What's up, guys? Bear with me here.
Your weather looks much nicer than us.
Is that Taxi Cab Confessions?
It is a beautiful, 70 degrees here in Arizona, so it's perfect.
Damn.
My audio is shit right now, so bear with me. But
it is.
Here's my...
Oh, God. Where did Burnsy die? I'm so scared.
Come back to me.
Oh, we're here. Let's hear it.
Drop your prediction.
right, my prediction is the Minnesota Vikings running game will improve now without Kirk Cousins in the lineup. They are going to be running for over 100 yards every single game for the rest of the season.
Hell
I
yeah,
like
Bernsey.
it. Bernsey, let's go, baby.
Watch.
I like it.
You watch the road, sir.
Yeah, you be safe out there, Bernsey. Good to see you,
I'm
man.
watching.
All right. You make me
Good
nervous.
to see you, buddy.
He covers up. He's got a really beautifully shaped head.
No, it's perfect. It is absolutely perfect. Speaking of perfect,
Hey!
look at this fucking Funko Pops.
Hey, well
Oh
done
my
on the
God,
memory.
man.
Manamita,
Thank you.
you gave me goosebumps. Some call it goose pimples.
Oh yeah, I had goosebumps just talking it out. Yeah, it was.
Your
right-
can of
right-
Raid's still back there, by the way.
A lot of bugs in Manamita. I saw. Send his pants.
Oh, yeah.
Nice hoodie. What do you got for us,
Hey,
buddy?
you got the wrap. Time to bring it back out. It's getting cold.
Damn right it is.
All right, here's my bold prediction. Jared Hall is gonna throw for 2 touchdowns. But that's just the appetizer here.
Ooh.
The main course is
Bratwurst.
TJ Hawkinson is gonna have the game of his career
You fucker.
on Sunday. Hall's gonna target him. He's gonna target him often, and he's gonna have the best numbers he's ever gonna put up in his career on this Sunday.
Love it.
Yeah,
I
well,
agree,
he's so
baby.
fine.
I
Trying to
agree.
change mine.
Well done, Manamita. Good to see you, buddy.
You.
Well, hey,
Good to see you guys.
hell of a memory.
It was well done,
Yes.
Manamita. Expectations were high, and Manamita just exceeded them,
Oh,
like he always does.
BK, what do we got? Ivan Pace, 6
No,
sacks. on
it's
Sunday
going to be
or
whatever
what?
Clemson player we have is going to just ball his ass. Oh, Andrew Booth. It's Andrew Booth.
No. First, a quick little PSA before I give the bold prediction.
Oh boy.
I don't think 90% of people in the comments understand how a compensatory draft pick works. I think a solid episode on that would be a good thing for you guys to do.
Sounds like a lot of math.
It is a little bit of math, but I think people like Cleveland gets traded, and I've seen like it's not like 1 or 2, it's like 20 plus comments saying that we would have got a 3rd round pick for him. That is not how that works.
Especially with all the spending we're going to do.
It's likely we don't
sign
get
a lot of free agents.
Yeah, it's likely we don't even get a pick. So, but bold prediction: neither team on Sunday scores an offensive touchdown.
Oh, gross. That's game
Not
BK.
impossible, though.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that the Vikings don't score a defensive touchdown.
Yes. Yes.
We're gonna go with 16-9 Minnesota.
Oh, what a
We'll
barn
take
burner.
her. BK, good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, see ya.
BK. Yeah.
16-9, no offensive scores.
Oof. Not bad. I
You know
mean,
what that sounds like? Sounds like this.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Thomas, what's up, buddy?
Peterhead.
Okay, you big Peter heads. Hey,
I
look
put
at
an
my
offer
hat.
on your house.
It has one big I for Illinois against Minnesota.
No.
Woo-hoo!
You're done.
Hey.
You're done for, Thomas.
Okay. My prediction is defense will have 5 sacks. Daniel's going to have at least 2.
Yes.
And I'm thinking Hall is going to be doing a lot of running for his fucking life because he's going to panic, whatever, take off running. Go ahead. 100 yards or more for Hall for the running.
Oh,
shit.
Thomas.
Hey, I don't know if we win or not, but everything from now on is just icing on the cake because we don't have our normal quarterback. So if we win, we win. If we don't, oh well, better draft pick.
Hey, Thomas,
Later,
we're gonna win.
dudes.
We're going to win, man. Let's go.
Hey, great point on the rushing yards for Jaron Hall. We didn't even talk. I mean, he could literally have a shit ton of running yards on Sunday.
We'll see how much shit he's got in his pants. TYA.
He was
Put up, fellas.
he was posing that the whole time. He's like, I'm gonna turn my head to the left and call my name.
What's up, buddy?
What
It was
up?
hot. It was hot.
I'm glad BK clarified that because if there's no offensive touchdown scored and it relies on kickers, we lose that game because Atlanta's got a great kicker.
Yeah, we don't either.
Yeah. But when Joseph doesn't make a kick, they win. So who knows? If you guys missed my show last night, we did Vikings Vintage. We did the Love Boat. It was a hilarious show.
Nice.
Talking about the stories on that. Oh my God, we had to censor, even though we had explicit adult content on there. We still had to edit some of the content so YouTube themselves didn't strike us.
Should have brought Alex Smoot on, man.
Oh God, that's He called it running through the ochre field. Was one of the comments. Yeah. So, I want to say that the so-called experts have the Falcons beating the Vikings like 33-17. How in the hell is this offense going to score 33 points against the Vikings defense?
Hell yeah.
If you guys would have told me that the Vikings defense would be 11th in the NFL this year, I would have told you guys were nuts. But that's what the Vikings are. So Brian Flores has taken this defense from 32 to 11.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Heineke is not scoring 30 points on this team. And I already said they're so scared about the run. Not anymore. The Vikings are. I think their run defense is 4th in the NFL right now. So they're not going to be. I'm not worried about Bijan Robinson. The Falcons don't even use Bijan correctly. So I'm not. They're more worried about the other guy they have running back. So I'm not worried about the Falcons. I think this is going to be a close game just because it's Jaren Hall playing. If Kirk Cousins was playing, I think the Vikings win this game by 20 points.
Floor.
Hell yeah.
But since it's Jaren Hall, I think their KOC might actually be conservative. As long as Jaren Hall doesn't screw it up, as long as he doesn't play like Christian Ponder and plays more like Brock Purdy, I think the Vikings still win this game. So I'm thinking 20. I say 20-13.
2013.
Yeah, because I don't care who the quarterback is. Heineke, yes, he can move, but no quarterback has been able to run against us. And the Falcons are not very good against pressure. Their offensive line is okay. It's not great. Their defense is okay. It's not great. So I think it's going to be closer than it probably would have been if Kirk was playing. But I still think Jaren Hall leads us to victory. So
let's go. TYA.
Hell yeah.
TYA. Let's go, baby.
And we don't even talk with the Love Boat, and we still have all that sexual warnings we got to give YouTube.
Confidence is high in Vikings land. Let's go to Viking Funeral. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, boys?
How you doing, buddy? What's going on? Give us some good news.
I'm always doing wonderful when horns up, Don, man. So,
how was the Tool concert?
Oh, dude, it was phenomenal. They played more of the newer stuff. So, I mean, take that out how you will, and I'm kind of more of an old school guy, but
yeah.
I mean, it was still great show, great lights, great everything. So,
hangover?
Yeah. Not bad actually. I was up till like 4 or 5 in the morning too. So,
hell yeah.
God. Wow, well done.
He was edging.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
Anyways, so here's what I want to see from Jaren Hall, right? Just offensive awareness, right? He's got to know when guys are getting around the edges at him. I want to see like a calm urgency, right? I want to see him go through his progressions. I want to see him make decisions and stick to them, right? And I hope KOC is designing this to start off with at least just to be a more like quick pass game if we're going to be doing that. Some slants, some curls, stuff like that. And T-Way is right. We got a great defense, right? So I don't think this game is going to be that high scoring. I think I see one for Addison, one for Hawkinson, and probably 2 field goals. Give us 20, and then I'm basically saying 14 points for the Falcons. So I got us winning this game. And if we want to see more. If we want to see better rushing, right, let's get some Ty Chandler in there. That dude, I mean, everybody's looking to Cam and to Madison. Everybody knows about Madison, right? But like they're looking at Cam as the, he's the. I think it's Ty Chandler. The guy's twitchy. He's got explosive bursts of speed. He can get down the field. I want to see that. That's what I want to see.
Preach, baby. Yeah, Viking Funeral.
Hell yeah, boys.
Appreciate it, buddy.
He's the man.
I don't know if Wappened Mates. I don't know if these are Tool references, but
I don't know. I think he's from Australia.
Australia, mate. Let's go to the last one. We got Spiking Viking, the man. What's up?
Viking.
Ready. What's up, buddy?
What do I think, man? I'll be quick, man. The Vikings defense is going to go 7 sacks. 3 of them are going to be owned by Hunter.
Oh.
And Cam Bynum's going to get a a pick, and I'm calling one for the offense. I think Jaron Hall's going to get a rushing touchdown.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Vikings.
Vikings.
He's the best when he's under the black light.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Love it. Everybody's giving Daniil Hunter high expectations for Daniil freaking Hunter. But Lupagus, all right, let's wrap this up. Lupagus, what's your bold prediction?
Well, I was gonna go with the TJ Hawkinson with some obscene number of catches. Matamida stole my thunder, so I'm gonna do this instead. Johnny freaking Munt returns to the scene. 6 grabs, 54 yards, and a touchdown. It's Munt time. A lot of tight ends getting in the action today. I'm not a big Josh Oliver fan. Johnny Munt steps up.
This is bold predictions, not stupid predictions, right?
Hey, you know what? I had to change it. I had a great one for Hawkinson. Matamina
Speak nicely of Josh Oliver. He is one of the highest rated tight ends in the fucking league.
No,
show some respect.
Not interested.
Well, I mean, he might not light up the stat sheet. My bold prediction is probably not that, but I'm going that Jaron Hall after this game. Hall is going to be the clear cut. He's going to be like, we're rolling with this guy for the rest of the year. Josh Dobbs, pretty much got him for free. Love the fact that you're a backup quarterback. We're not going to see Dobbs all year. Jaron Hall is the man. Maybe not the man for the future, but he's the man for this year. So that's my bold prediction.
Was your friend Maitland clean cut?
No. Nope. He had a hood. He had a hood.
All right. Thanks, everybody who watched tonight. I don't know. How many members did we get? It must have been about 5, 6.
I think it was 0, but it doesn't matter. It's all right. I didn't look, but I think someone would have said something. I'm glad you mentioned it, though.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be doing those giveaways sometime in the near future. So, again, still a lot of time to drop hashtag 10K in every single video we do. Don't forget to do that. And don't forget this. Comeuppance is a punishment or fate that someone deserves.
Ugh,
he got his